Hey guys, how y'all doing? Rodney Meeks here, leader of Team Meeks, and I want to share with you guys an investment uh, that I'm doing. It's for beginners. Um, I saw this investment about 3 years ago. I did absolutely nothing with it. It wasn't until I saw an industry leader and a guy that I really respect, Tim Miller. He did a Facebook Live about this investment app, and so then I just took action. So I want to share this with you guys. I mean, it's 2018, guys. We really need to start making some sound investments for our future. If not our future, then your family's future. So I'm gonna go to this app, guys. The Acorns app. I know you probably heard of this before, but let me just show you what it actually is. So now I've been in here. I've been investing about 8 days. Now this is a real investment. This is not MLM. No multi-level marketing. No affiliate marketing company. This is a real investment. The excuse me, the company. What you're doing is this is a mutual fund management company. And what really shocked me was the mutual fund manager companies that actually build the portfolios for this company. One in particular is Vanguard. Guys, Vanguard is the top three. As a matter of fact, let me get out of here. And I want to show you guys. So if you Google top 10 mutual fund companies in the USA, do y'all see Vanguard is number 3 of the most trusted mutual fund companies? Not only that, guys, they are a fiduciary mutual fund company, meaning that they don't get paid commission on what you purchase. As far as your stocks and your bonds and things like that, they only get a set a flat rate fee. So your interest is exactly um, what they go for. So anyway, let's get back in here and let's talk about this Acorns app. So once again, when you first log in, okay, you see that I've been in this thing for 8 days. Down here at the bottom, it gives you like a brief summary. I got $19.80 in roundups, $100 in recurring investments, and $5 referral. Yes, this thing has a referral program, and man, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna talk to you a little more about that. So this is the present tab. You click on the past tab here. It'll show total monies invested. It'll show you your gains, 71-cent gain. Now I want y'all to understand that this is, like I said, this is strictly beginner stuff. Okay, this is for those of you that don't have a lot of money to start investing, but you want to invest. I'm doing this video because I've been seeing a lot of you guys, contacting me in my inbox. Bless your hearts. A lot of you have lost your jobs. I know what that feel like. I lost my job in 2015. Was out of work for 2 years. I made it happen, but I get it. And some of you said that you only have about $100 to invest, less than $100 to invest. So anyway, you can actually start investing here with just $5, guys. But I suggest you do 10, and I'll show you why in a minute. Now this is the potential. All right, I'm gonna tell you why this thing is so powerful, why it's so intuitive. Now, if you look down here at the bottom, it says you're automatically investing $25 a week plus roundup. So based on my current frequency of investing, my potential at age 77 is $262,818. Now, like I said, this is long term. Now, returns are not guaranteed. This is investing, so you invest at your own risk. But what I'm telling you guys right now is this. This is something that you take serious, okay? I don't care if this is the only thing that you do, then you do this, because this right here, will probably be the only asset that you have in your life right now. And we all know that assets or anything that puts more money in your pocket than it takes out. Now, if you click on this right here, it'll show you a potential growth information and all that stuff. Give you a video so you can take a look at that. I'm gonna go on and click out of it. All right. Now, let's just say you want to change your future. You want to change how this thing look. Watch. I want y'all to take a look at this. So if I click on change my future, let's just say I wanted to do $30 a week. It would adjust that projected value. You see what I'm saying? What if I wanted to do 60? So let's say, for instance, now 77 is a long time, but let's say I wanted to, at least be at $1 million, or at a projected. So projected value is $1 million. I would have to do about $120 per week. Now this is not including, you know, your capital gains. You understand what I'm saying? So the app, and I think that it gives you a pretty realistic view, because a lot of us, let's face it, are living a lot longer than what we used to, or than what they would probably want us to. So I'm gonna skip this and get out of it, but I think that's a pretty cool feature. All right, so now let's go to the tab here. Now let's talk about account strength. All right, so mine is at 100. Now this is why I say you want to do at least $10 investing. All right, so first off, you want to link a funding source, which is going to be your bank account. All right, and then I would say invest at least $10, because this is one of the criterias that you need to build your account strength up to 100%. So at least $10, invest, then make a recurring deposit. Now you could do $10, every week, or you could do it every month. It just all depends on how you want to do. You could do it every day if you want to. I'll show you how all of that works, but you want to, make sure that you set up a recurring deposit. All right, then link a roundup account. Now, what roundup is? Say for instance, if you, I know Bank of America used to do this. They used to call it keep the change account or something like that. But anyway, what roundup is? Let's say for instance, if you you use your debit card and you spend $9 and 57 cents on something. Well, what Acorns would do is they would take the difference. They would take the change. The difference I think would be what, 43 cents. Round that up, and then they would invest that 43 cents into your Acorns account. And then once your roundup reach $5, then they'll invest the $5. I thought that was pretty cool. That's a good way to utilize your change. And now then you have then the next thing you want to do is make sure you turn on your automatic roundup. Once you link a roundup account, you turn that on, activate that. Then link a second roundup account if you have two accounts. I have more than one checking account. All right, and then complete registration. Of course, you're going to do that, and then get your account to at least $100, and then that'll put your account strength at 100%. Okay, now that's how you do that. Now with the invest, of course, this shows your roundup. This is how you would activate your stuff, link a card if you need to. All right, now your reoccurring, mine is set to $25 weekly, and then it shows you the next time you set up the day, everything you set up the day and the amount. So if I click on edit down here, you see you could do daily, weekly, you could do monthly, however you want to do it. You can choose whatever amount you want. Then they also have a one-time deal where you could do it right here, and then you can also do other. If you didn't see the amount that you want, you could do that. So all of this is your investing, setting up. Like I said, you set this stuff up, guys, and you forget about it. Literally forget about it. Okay? Don't dip into this account once you set it up, because you would defeat the purpose. Okay? This is investing in your future, in your long-term future. Now with your roundups, this is how you would set it up, right? Now you can wait until it get to $5 and it'll automatically do it, or you can invest it now. You can link a second debit card. Like I said, I already have one debit card linked up to it, and that's all I need. So that's all I'm going to worry about with that one. So that's how you would do that. Now with performance shows your gains and losses. like I said, we're only dealing with $125.53 here. So what's happening is they are, and when you sign up, you'll see the video how they explain it. They do micro investment, which I think is, I mean, it's pretty cool the way the technology is set up. But as this continues to grow, so will your capital gain. Okay. All right. So that's performance. Well, hold on. Let's take a look at. Oh no, I think this is the video thing. Yeah. So it shows your percentage and your market gains and your total gains. Okay. So that's that. All right. So now this is pretty cool, guys. This is called found money. So what Acorns has done is they have partnered up with big brand names. And as you buy through this app, these companies will invest in your Acorns account. I thought that was pretty darn cool. For example, this Airbnb. So if you already are not, if you're not an Airbnb host and you want to be one, well, you got into February 2nd, become a host Airbnb. For those of you who don't know what Airbnb is, you basically turn your house into a hotel, and they'll invest $200 into your Acorn account, as long as you list you're able to list your property for at least $75 a night. I thought that was pretty cool. And I mean, you could take a look at some of these Groupons. Look, 20%. I don't even know what this is. MeUndies, LifeLock, Toys R Us for the kids, Disney, 24-hour fitness for you health nuts. You got Walmart, Macy's for you women, uh, eBay, Apple. Okay, guys, you got Apple. That's retail too. Nike, Direct, Zappos. I mean, GameStop, Overstock, Sephora. Hey, women. Um, For the men, you got Advanced Auto Parts, AT&T, Alamo. I mean, Apple Music. Guys, do y'all see this? Avon for the ladies. I think this only applies for new Avon distributors. Banana Republic, Beats by Dre. Guys, I mean, it's a whole bunch of stuff, so y'all can just check it out. But as you shop with these people, your found money collects down here at the bottom, and then that goes into your investment account. Once again, I think that is very, very powerful. Right here in the Grow tab, you have a bunch of information on investing, credit, earning, debt, saving, Q&A, Acorns Playbook, Investing Basics, Investing Glossary. Just a plethora of information here, in news. Guys, pretty good stuff here. Now, if we go to, now this right here is the game changer. Now, start 2018 off right with $1,000 from us when 10, only 10 guys, friends start investing this month with the Acorn app. That's on top of our standard $5 referral reward, and we'll plant one oak tree for each referral. Happy New Year. This right here is what Tim shared with me. I immediately clicked on his link because you can only get that $5 when you click on a person's link that's already in the in the group. I mean, that's already invested in the app. And then what you do, guys, once you get your invite code, you share it with your friends, like people that you really, come on, guys. I mean, we got to start investing in our future, and let them know that this is not some cookie cutter type of deal. This is a real investment, and so once you get 10 people, you get $1,000, of individuals. So I'm gonna go on and copy this, and I'm gonna add this in the description on Facebook or YouTube or wherever it is, so you guys can grab that link and get your $5, and then when you set your stuff up just like I showed you, and then send your link out to your friends, and show them that hey man, y'all can start investing, and then you can also get $1,000 reward as well. Now, last but not least, I want to show you guys, we're going to go to settings, and I want to show you the portfolios. So if you click on here right now, my portfolio is moderate. So basically, 20% of my money is being invested in government bonds, 20% is being invested in corporate bonds, 29% is in large company stock, 10% is in small company stock, 3% is in emerging stock, 6% is in real estate, and then 12% is in international large company stock. Okay. Then if you click on it, see, I didn't even know this. So if you click on it, it tells you. I mean, I'm telling you, this app is really good. Roughly 12 cents of every dollar invested will purchase the initial large company stock. This ETF provides investors with exposure to a diversified index of international companies located in Canada and the developed markets of Europe, Asia, and Australia. And these are the featured holdings. So you have Nestle here, Roche, Novartis, Samsung, HSBC, and Toyota. So these are the international stocks that's been. So I'm telling you guys, this is some cool stuff, and so it's So this is what I say: as as your money continue to grow, can you imagine the type of money that you're gonna make? In the years to come. So I want to click on government bonds right here. Said roughly 20% of every dollar invested will purchase the government bonds. This ETF provides investors with exposure to short-term U.S. Treasury bonds. Now, say for instance, if you wanted to change your portfolio, you could. This is the moderate, so this is like right in the middle. So as my money continue to grow, I'm gonna get more aggressive. But let me show you the less aggressive, which is moderate conservative, where and these are the percentages. You have more in government bonds, and let me see, corporate bonds and government bonds here. And keep in mind that these portfolios have been designed by the top mutual fund managers in the United States, man. And I can't believe that we're actually being, guys, I'm telling you, it costs so much money to be able to invest with Vanguard, and we're actually able to capture that right here in this Acorn app. I'm shocked. So, and this is like the most conservative as you can get, where you have 40% in corporate bonds, 40% in government bonds. That's 80% in bonds, and then everything else is in stock. So that's like really, 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 really low risk there. Now, when my money start building up, I'm gonna go to moderate aggressive, where you got less and less in company. I mean, less and less in bonds, and more in stock. So this basically 80% overall in stock and only 20% in bonds. And then the aggressive is all stocks, Okay. But for right now, I'm at moderate. And so yeah, guys, that's it. So that's what I wanted to share with you. And so, like I said, get on board. Get on board, get started, grab that link, and and get your account set up. Get your send the invite out to 10 people so you can get your $1,000. And guys, believe it or not, if you go ahead on and sign up right now, you set your stuff up. It only takes about maybe 10 minutes. And then send that link out to 10 people, and you could have $1,000 within the next 30 minutes to an hour. All right, Rodney Meeks here, guys, signing off. You guys be blessed.